Hello, one and all. Welcome to Step Ahead with Ernie Rivera. I am your host, Ernie Rivera, and today we're going to talk about luck.
Let's go. Yeah,
Let's
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it. Fuse like a magnet, lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
And we have Uncle me, Bob, everyone wants something. All your family members, even you had, they're all talking about lottery. What do they expect? They tell you grow up, they somebody running around the bed and you owe them, $1,000, Life is worth like that, right? Let's talk about all the lawsuits. That's what it was. Now let's talk about some of these people who they hit it big on a big stock. They heard a rumor, they heard a tip, and all of a sudden they have they place a YOLO bet. They put 100% of their assets all in one thing, and guess what? Yes, it paid off. It paid off this one time. Maybe it multiplied their money tenfold, 100-fold. Who knows? Maybe it's one of these crazy crypto coins, and you just don't know. So yeah, they have a lot of money all of a sudden, but guess what they're going to do? Well, don't you know that this person who did it one time without researching this stuff for years, well, they're just the smartest person that ever came across stocks, ever came across crypto. So guess what they're going to do again? Another YOLO bet. Maybe this time it's another 100% of their money. And will it end up at, well, chances say it won't. It's really hard to strike the iron twice, and you're just not ready for it. In a lot of ways, that's like expecting to go to Vegas and just keep rolling sevens all night. It's not gonna happen typically. Now, are there anomalies? Sure, there are anomalies, but I mean that's not the case most of the time. But let's talk about the struggle. Sometimes we work so hard and we don't get what we want, and that makes us bitter. And sometimes we don't get what we need, and that makes us really bitter. What are we going to do about it? The fact is that if you are consistently putting in your time, your sweat effort every single day, you're probably improving. And if you're improving, 0.5% a day, 1% a day, try to increase your what's it called? Try to improve yourself by 1% a day. That's going to be multiple times. You're going to be multiple times better by the end of the year just by doing that. If you're doing it every single day, And that's just how that works. So maybe you didn't get what you wanted, but at the end of the day, you know what you do have? You have a lot of experience. You have a lot of new ways of looking at the world. And when something is going to hit for you, it's going to pop off, all right? It's going to go crazy. You're going to have you're going to be ready. So I guess in that way, the definition we talked about before, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And that's the thing, you can't time an opportunity, so you don't know when it's going to happen. But when it does happen, if it happens, and don't get me wrong, because I think you're going to make it happen, because that's what we do. We create opportunities. That's what we're doing for ourselves today. And when you do have that opportunity, you are ready, you are prepared, you are ready to go in there and just like do battle. You're going to know, let's say the stock market, you're going to know when to sell, when to buy. You're going to know which funds to be putting your money in, which individual stocks, who knows, which cryptos maybe. And you're going to be prepared though, because you're going to be what? You're going to be hedging your bets, because you're not going to put 100% of your money into one thing, because guess what? It's probably not going to end well. That's like trying to win the lottery again. So you're going to diversify, and diversification is going to help you out. You're going to know to hold for extended periods of time, because even when it crashes, guess what happens? You end up at the bottom, and you get so nervous, you sell, and then it goes up again, because one, that's what it does. And it just typically does that. If you miss a couple good days in the market, you can miss spectacular days. And I'm not telling you to buy, sell, or hold like King and Grace would say, but I'm just saying that if you are comfortable, if you know the anatomy of the stock, if you know what's going on, and you were confident in it, if you were confident to hold it for 5-10 years, then hold it for 5-10 years. Make contingencies should things change, but I mean, don't be afraid to hold during those hard times, because what does the S&P 500 do? S&P 500 looks at a broad range of stocks. It looks at 500 of the top performing stocks in the stock market, and over the past, like, I don't know, I'm making this up off the top of my head, but over like the past 100 years or so, at any given 10-year interlude, at any given 10-year period within that, you're likely to double your money. Now now let me tell you what I mean by that. So let's say, you put in $100 into the S&P 500, which is one of these funds. It's a ticker symbol VOO, and you put in $100, right? You're not going to get as much bang for your buck as you would with a single stock or even crypto. But what will happen is that even during the bad times, it will go up. Bad times, it will go up. And over the course of 10 years, you are exceptionally likely to have $200 or so dollars. That's the S&P 500 average over many decades, to double your money every 10 years. So that's not a bad thing. And again, you're going to be ready for this stuff. You're preparing. That's what this stage is for. It's for preparing. You think you're working hard? What person who is performing at the highest level did not struggle? It was not easy for them. It was not luck. If it were, guess what? Maybe they hit a home run one time. Guess what? That could be luck. But if you're out there every single day and you're doing what you need to do every single day, you are more likely to repeat these good situations. And when you repeat these good situations, they start compounding on each other, and that really gets you somewhere. So you know what? It is important for you to create your own opportunities. It is important for you to go out there, and when you go out there, you are going to be well prepared because of all the years of struggle. You're going to be ready for this. I really believe that. But don't forget to keep up with the work. And I'm gonna leave you with this, but real quick, I'm just gonna ask you, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It really helps me out. And it's really important. If I did anything for you today, like, subscribe, notification bell. Thank you so much. But just closing off, I want to say this, that if you have a 3x5 index card, and I've done videos on this before, if you have a 3x5 index card, I want you to write down everything you want to achieve over the next year. Write down everything you truly want. And what are you going to do? You're not just going to fill up the index card with things you want in your life. Social goals, personal goals, work goals, physical fitness goals. You're going to write also what you're willing to give up every single day in order to make those goals happen. That's what we're going to do today. We are creating our own luck because you can't count on it out in the universe. You can't count on it out in the universe. All you can count on is your own sweat equity. So we're putting in the time, we're putting in the sweat right now. That is correct. So I'm going to ask you again, take a 3x5 index card, write down everything you want to accomplish over the next year. And then you're going to write up everything you're going to give up every single day in order to get there. Whether that being typing for an hour a day, just writing for an hour a day, whether it be coding a project a week, whether it be exercising these weights, hitting these goals several times a week, whatever your goal is, that's what we're going to do because we are going to be more likely to create our own luck. And on that, I'm gonna send you on out. I hope you had a great day. I love to talk to you all. It really means a lot to me. So take care. Bless you all. Take care. Bye. Peace.